At a time.
And they're basically talking about a very large ship that's supposed to be coming to Earth. That, well, it's supposed to be an evacuation shuttle, basically. I can't remember how many people can actually get on the ship, because I'm not sure at what point you're supposed to choose, but you can either choose to be going with them or steer here with Earth. And that'll pretty much put you either between the PvE or PvP people. People that'll be staying on Earth are the PvE, and the people that'll be going with them
Reloading!
are the PvP, if I remember correctly, if it was explained to me correctly.
We found another one. Just a couple more. What's this? It doesn't look like silicate. More like wreckage. Boss, hang on to this one. I want to scan it later.
And for the most part, you'll be doing this just to collect resources early on. I know there's more stuff over here somewhere. Ah, that's where it is. Ah, shit, I missed. Needless to say, you can get hurt by that. I really wish, though, that this would become a skill rather than a usable item, because it's just annoying running out of the damn things.
This should allow Ratchet to rebuild the MPU and get the water flowing to Copacabana. Let's go find Ratchet.
And what's really freaky is that there are steel plates coming on my back from apparently no place whatsoever.
Vacation destination for families, captains of industry, and anyone seeking an unforgettable getaway.
Hey, you found them all. Bring them over, and I'll show you how you can build the MPU. Beauty. Use the molecular printer over there, and I'll show you how to put it together. Bet you've never used an Omnidyne MJet before. But with the silicates you found, you'll be able to construct a replacement MPU by printing molecules layer by layer.
You are annoying, you dumb bitch. Okay. MPU technology.
Bingo, Bob's your uncle. It's done.
We'll need to take this to the master valve station and install it. It'll propagate the changes to the other valves via SYN, and everything should be fixed up.
Careful though, the installation creates quite a racket, likely to attract the undesirables.
So Ratchet is Australian, and Arrow is a European country somewhere. I don't know, clue. I think, I don't know. One of the things that you should not ever count on me about for anything is identifying countries, because I'm not good with that shit. Leave me alone. As you can see, these stormers or whatever spit out huge gauze of acid.
Changing clips!
So here we go.
It's in place. It's going to take some time to integrate into the valve mechanism. Looks like you've attracted some attention. Hold them off. Broken nail! Reloading! Need some help. Much blood.
There isn't any blood anywhere, you dumb bitch. Just leave the MPU alone, you little freaks.
You've done it! The water's flowing again. Oh, why don't you come by Copacabana and I'll buy you a drink? Hey, I might still need your help. The water's flowing, but not nearly fast enough.
What do you mean?
Well, the resort was never designed to handle as many people as the Accord brought in when they occupied the place. I'm gonna have to
I
turbo
love how they're
boost these
still
pumps, but I need
chasing me
pure
and I'm
sea
like
Chris
30,
Light to do
I'm
it.
like half a
I'm
mile
sure
from the
you
original
could
location.
requisition
Run,
the
you
Accord
stupid
for
bitch.
some.
Run.
Not bloody likely. The Accord is hoarding every resource it can find. We've got to scavenge our own seed crystite, and we'll need a thumper for that. Luckily, I found a wrecked one that I've been fixing up. I just need Tiki.
Tiki.
My wrecking drone. Tiki can find almost anything. I upgraded his scanners myself. I sent him out on a scan, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'm uploading 3 of his most recent locations to your sim map. You find Tiki, and I'll get to work restoring the thumper.
Yeah. Needless to say, lots of searching goes on, and not a lot of finding, actually. Open up the goddamn... There we go.
We're in the right spot. He must be close. What are those bubbles coming from the pools? Let's investigate.
You'll never find him with those big scavengers around. He's hiding from them. You'll need to take them out first.
This is Accord Copa Control. Be advised, you're entering a zone with a known chosen patrol. Knock them out. The Accord will make sure it's worth your time. That should be all of them. Good work, soldier.
Broken nail!
I love it how the NPC needle, as they so eloquently puts it, goes 3 meters to my left, and it hits me somehow. Needless to say, there's some lag issues here in the game. As well as some coding issues in the game. Oh well.
Hello.
What the hell is that? Yeah, last time I was playing, I found Tiki in the spawning pool, so if you want to expedite the procedure, that's probably where you'll end up finding him. But I have no clue. Just leave me alone.
It's killing a clock!
Okay, did she just say it was killing a clock?
Reloading! Changing clips!
Oh, there it is.
Ow!
Love how the scavenger was acting more like a predator, but it doesn't really matter because they don't seem to get it.
Broken nail! No importa. He'll turn up eventually. Let's try the next place.
Yeah.
It's killing a clock! Changing clips!
Needless to say, every class has its own incredibly witty ways of putting stuff. And basically they're all saying
I don't understand why a drone would like to hide here. Loading bullets! Changing clips!
and there we go. guess this is one of those ones where you have to go to the certain
I don't
specific
think
look.
the little guy is here. We should try somewhere else.
It's killing us, clock! Reloading!
As you can see,
Loading
everything
bullets!
has travel time, even if it is incredibly slow.
We're in the general area Ratchet indicated through Sin. Where could he be?
I need a doctor!
No, you don't, you stupid bitch. Oh, yeah, I forgot about these guys. Giant lizards! And yes, you can
bullets!
headshot people with the heavy machine gun here. There we go. Blood spray! There we
Changing
go.
clips!
There's the last one. You never actually see Tiki, if I remember correctly, so I have no idea what the heck he would actually look like.
There he is.
Much blood. Safety first! Reloading!
Safety first, seriously? If safety was first, you wouldn't be out here, you damn bitch. Okay. Then oil spills going through that. We don't need the drone, we just need the scanner for it. And yes, of course, then I pick up the scan hammer. Then you scan. Then you drop. Needless to say, there is nothing in this general area. And they give you 3 points that you can test, and out. Pretty much those 3 points are going to be the good areas for dropping down thumpers, which are basically the miners in the game. I hate it when that happens. But like these waves and the color of the waves will tell you what is there. How high the waves are will tell you how much there is there. Wasn't it like at 3%? Whatever. Okay. It's usually over here somewhere. Nope. Everything's mined out. It's one thing about this game is that every area can be mined by anyone whatsoever, and while it does regain stuff over time, it can be mined out fairly efficiently and quickly. I've done it myself a few times as well, so it sucks. Health.
Loading bullets!
What else would you be loading? Tampons? Bad joke, I know. I just lost whatever female demographic I actually had. And any male one as well. Yeah, this is taking way too long. Okay. That was taking way too long to finally go through all of the stuff that I was doing. So here's the big cheese on it. Okay, basically the game is. I gotta move away from that damn thing. Okay, basically Firefall is a first or third person action oriented shooting game whereupon you try to mine minerals, build stuff, and eventually take back the entire planet from the melding. Needless to say, the more you push back at the melding, the harder it pushes back on you, because the melding will mutate anything that comes into contact with it. If I remember correctly, there is supposed to be a mutated freak somewhere in this base. I cannot remember where. I think this is supposed to be a representation of something, but I don't know. But as you can see, people are building the battle suits in here through an assembly line process. This is the core assembly line because everything is bright white. And look, mechs. I don't know if you get to use them later. I think you can use them for clan matches and stuff, but other than that, nope. I don't know. Alright, so one thing is, you do not buy anything in this game. You make everything in this game, but you do not buy everything in this game. To that end, there is some things here, like suppressor rifles. These are all the secondary weapons. Needless to say, I want...
Come back soon.
I keep on saying needless to say, but